Hey everyone, how are you? I hope you're well. Welcome to Friendship Shaving. I'm just going to put some water on my soap and get that blooming. I've been busy today. I've been working on my Everready 300 a little bit. I had this all polished up and ready for the next stage. But unfortunately I dropped it in the outhouse where I was working, and I've got a really rough concrete floor, and it bounced and dinged across the floor and damaged both the rubber ferrule and the clear base. So I'm having to go back and start again, and you can see I've been sanding today. I've been using 400 and 600 grit paper, and I'll take it through the grits now and each time polish out the marks that the last grit left. So by the time I get up to 7,000 grit and put a polishing paste on there, that will be as clear as day. So the top, you can't really see the writing, but I've got to be very careful. I can't take any more off there. The writing is just there, and I may have to, I've never tried this before, but I may have to see if I can get a hot pin and just define that writing a little bit. But that's what I've been working on today, just for the last half hour or so. So I've got an exciting show today. I've got some new stuff, got lots to talk about. Exciting. So the first thing I've got that's new is I've got been kindly sent by Mühle a Mühle R89 razor. Now, I'd never used one of these before, and Mühle kindly sent me this when I was making inquiries about the problems I had with my rocker razor. So they were very nice to send me this beautiful razor. It's got the same handle as my R41, but they do other handles. They do a gold one, a barley one I believe, a twist to open handle where you twist the bottom, and a grand, which is a bigger, thicker handle altogether. So lots of variation there. Looking forward to using that today. And I've also got a new brush. It is an AP Shave Company brush. It's got a nice little acrylic handle, but I really wanted the knot. This is an angel hair knot, and it is incredibly soft. And I've received this just recently, and I'm going to be using it for the first time today. So I'm really looking forward to using that. And also new, never used one of these before, I have been sent a pack of Gillette Nacet blades. Very kindly sent these by William, and I'm really looking forward to using one of these Nacets. I've read good things about this blade recently, so I'm chuffed to bits to get these and to actually try one out. And I'm going to just pop one in the R89 now. Twist to open, and the blade, as usual, just pops on the lid. Oop. As easy as that. All ready to go. Beautiful. Now my soap today, I'll just get my brush wet. The soap I'm going to be using is one I haven't used for a little while, and I love this one. It is Seville by Barrister and Mann, and this soap is all about oranges and leather for me. I can smell it now, and it's beautiful. It's really, really nice. So I'm going to use that bloom water and rub that into my face. Oh, I absolutely love the scent on this. There we are. So what have you been up to today? Perhaps you've been at work? I hope you've had a decent day, whatever you've been doing. I must admit it was nice to work on my little brush again, and I've got a few more brushes that I can work on during the summer. I need to get some knots to go in them, like a couple of 22 and some 24mm knots. I'm just trying to work out the best place to buy. I only need about 10 or 12, but I'd like to try some different ones. These synthetic knots are fantastic, but I would like to try a couple of badges too. This one looks quite big in this little brush, but if I compare it with the tucks, you'll see they are the same size. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. So let's load up this brush now. Oh, bit of water just in the soap there. There we are. I think that's absolutely plenty. Now we get brushing this on. Now just a quick word on the rocker while we're going. I sent my rocker off to Kevy Bar in Dundee, and Kevy has got a rocker that he likes, so he's going to compare my rocker to his rocker and tell me what he thinks of it. So it could be that it just doesn't agree with me, and in fact there's nothing much wrong with it, in which case he'll let me know, or it could be that there's something slightly amiss with mine. But I should just say that Mühle are sending me a new head direct from Germany, so Mühle have been very good to me, I must say, and I'm very grateful. I'm looking forward to getting a new head. Obviously I won't be able to put it on my rocker handle because that's up in Scotland, but I assume the head will fit on the handle of the R89 on my R41, and I'll be able to try out the new head direct from the factory, from the manufacturer. So I'm looking forward to that coming. Now what I always do is paint the soap on my face and then add water to the brush just until the brush starts to splay a little bit, and then build a lather. And I can tell you straight away, this is a fabulous knot. It's super soft, but it's got a lovely bit of backbone to it. It's really nice. Look, what I'm liking about it is it stays in shape. It's almost like having a badger. Fantastic. Do you know, it's another synthetic knot I've got. Actually, I've got 4 now. I've got a couple that I got from Douglas Smythe. I've got the tuxedo, and I've got this one. and they are all completely different, and they are all fabulous. I know Yaki have a very good range of knots, but I don't want 500 of them. You know, it's just my little hobby to do a few brushes, so it's very difficult. And yet, nor do I want to buy lots from a company like Magard in the States. You know, pay a bit more for the knots, but pay, you know, postage and customs and tax and all of that. So I'll work something out. There we go, I think that will do this soap is fabulous. I've got water all over the lid, let me just wipe that off. I think the label is waterproof, but just in case, I'll pop it up there. Now the R89, I nearly called it the DE89, but that is another company entirely. A bit more about them later. The R89 by Mühle, I've been told by their UK representative, is their best selling razor. Now I've had a few shaves with this over the last couple of days, and I can tell you that it is a really nice shave. It is a mild razor, but it really does a good job. I like it a lot. It's very easy to use, it's very easy to get the angle really right. It's just a very good razor in my opinion. I think this would be a great one if you were a beginner. And I think it's just a good razor for anybody, beginner or not. But if you had sensitive skin, I think this would be a good razor as well. And I've been told as well that this information came directly from the brothers in Germany, that initially Mühle and Edwin Jagger, I've got this written down, they collaborated and shared the cost of having the tools manufactured to produce the R89 or the DE89, and they were cast from the same tool. And the company shared the cost, which was a significant investment, but they were surprised by the amount of interest and the sales that they had for both razors. And since then, both companies have separately invested in their own casting tools and materials. now as little as a year ago. Mühle have made an alteration to the razor, but it only concerns the screw. The screw is now made of brass rather than a zinc alloy, so it's longer lasting. And you know, it's good to have that information. I always thought that, you know, I'd read that they were practically the same razor, but to have it direct from Mühle, you know, straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak, is really, really good. So I'm just glad to have that information and to be able to pass it on. And you know what, I've not even mentioned the razor blade. This is a terrific shave. I like these. Thank you, William. Very nice indeed. They are, well, for just a stainless razor, they're very good. Very smooth, nice and sharp, very nice indeed. Do you know, I've had a very close shave with that razor. I can feel it. Comfortable, but yeah, very nice. Now I've got my brush. I thought you might be interested in this. I have to think of the name. Give me a second. I bought my brush from the UK Wet Shaving Society Buy Sell Trade Facebook group. Now, I'm sure there are similar buy-sell trade groups in whichever country you're in that sell and swap and trade shaving equipment. I really think it's a good place to go if you haven't discovered them already. The people on there tend to be shaving enthusiasts, and the stuff that comes up for sale is often stuff that they have in their den that they don't use anymore. It's nearly always very well looked after. This is my experience anyway. And the members of the UK group certainly seem just to be interested in passing their equipment on or swapping it rather than making a huge profit from it. So, you know, it's typically, you'll get stuff for a much better price than you would on eBay or anything like that. It's also a great place for soap because you know, if you buy a soap and you use it once and you just don't like it, you can put it up there, offer it for sale, or say, well, I got this one, but I prefer another one. Has anyone got it? It's a really good site. So if you haven't already, I would really recommend looking at one of these buy, sell, trade sites. So the one I'm in, just to tell you again, is the UK WSSBST, and I'll write out the name in the description below the video so you've got it. There's a bit of auditory feedback, isn't there, off this razor? Do you know, it's very nice, it's very comfortable to shave with. Really is nice. Do you know, I've been having a little bit of irritation just there recently, for some reason, I don't know why. But I'm just going to watch that. There we go, look, I never go against the grain on my face. I just don't like it. And it really irritates me, but I've just gone against the grain there, no problem. I've got a slightly different angle on the video today. I've got a box just behind the left side of the camera there on my iPad mini. And it's just brought me a little bit closer. There we are. Fantastic. Really fantastic. What a very nice gift from Mühle. That was really excellent. They sent me that to trial and I like it. Very good. Very different shave from my R41, which obviously is a little more aggressive, but nevertheless also a very, very nice razor. And that is why it surprised me when I was having problems with my rocker. So I will be very interested to see what Kevy says once he's tried it. Just give my brush a little rinse out. Beautiful brush too. This angel hair is wonderful. I've had a terrific shave today. What a really good one. Now I'm going to use something different. I'm going to use my Johnny's Chop Shop Soul Balm, and apparently you can use this anytime, but it's got something in it that just kind of goes with the sort of orangey leather smell from this Seville. If you like oranges and you like leather, you will love this soap. Now there we are. I had quite a close shave because that's stinging just a little bit on my face up here. Now that's probably because I got cocky and I went against the grain, which I never ever do. But as you can tell, I've done okay. I'm going to put some on my forehead. I've had a terribly dry forehead lately. Well everyone, that is my shave for another week, and I've really enjoyed it. So I hope you've been having some good shaves. And do you know what I was wondering? A lot of people get in touch with me and contact me. I'd love to know where you're all from, so if you're in touch, or even if you're not in touch regularly, I'd love it if you would leave a comment and say, you know, your town and your country, or your state or your county or whatever. I'd love to know where everyone's from. And you know, I might even get a map and buy some little stickers and fill it up as I find out. Just something that I was wondering about the other day. So that is my lot. I hope you have a really great week. You take care of yourselves. I'll see you on the flip side now. All the best to you. Bye bye.